Hey guys! Welcome to one day before our Halloween stream. We're gonna be playing Gone Home today, which I actually found out recently isn't really that much of a horror game apparently. But somehow I had it in my mind that it is a horror game, so we're gonna play it. And for tomorrow, we got The Beast Inside, which actually is a horror game, for sure. So, let's get started. It should pop up. Yes, it does. Does it? Yes. Okay. Use the arrow keys or WASD to walk. Look around using the mouse. Okay, well, I'm guessing we're just gonna leave everything as it is for now and start.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. Okay, it's raining. We can't see much, but we can see rain. It's like a front porch kind of thing. Caitlin Greenbrier. Okay, so that's us, right? We're Caitlin Greenbrier. That is us. Okay, so if I can do press right mouse or left shift to examine a held object. Right mouse or left shift. Okay. Locked. Oh, there's a note. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want Mom and Dad, anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam. Okay, so we need to find a key and this cup, we can pick it up, but I don't see a key in there, so. With this door we can't do anything. Can we grab keys from... Do we have an inventory? Yes, we do. This is my boarding pass back from my year in Europe. Caitlin Greenbrier. This is my passport. I got it to go on my Europe trip. Okay. So we do have an inventory. But now we need to find... Okay, we found it. $5.99. Okay, put it back. Well, that kind of reminds me a little bit of Layers of Fear, to be honest. Grab tissue box, put back, turn the lamp on. Is there like a button to... I can't read that. Direction to work from new house. Could that be? Direction to work from new house. Left on Grabtree? Right on Bullhorn. Exit on 47N. Right onto 202E. Entrance on right past Wage Road. Travel time 1 hour 10 minutes. Okay, I'm guessing that that's supposed to be directions. Okay, let's not open any doors right away. Let's just explore the room that we have. I can sneak. Or crouch, at any case. Oh my god, is there no way to... Okay. Dear Jan, it's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year? When we were miserable, fantasizing about our dream homes? I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play them. Seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new vinyl siding. Is it siding? Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, right back soon. I miss you, Rumi. Carol. Okay. I find it really difficult, actually, to read these notes. Ooh, Holy Bible. Alright. Regional track and field finals, April 22, 1991. Girls long jump event, Caitlin Greenbrier first place. Damn, nice. We are good at sports. Oh. So instead of running, shift actually makes us zoom in on stuff. Worldwide timetable. Okay, so this is just like a... Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see his new house. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hang out with him is the first place. In the first place, is that he had a Nintendo when we were little.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
Can I dial a number? I guess not. Sam, Katie, Mom and Dad. Press 2 or M to check your location in the house. Welcome, new student. We hope that you are as excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so that you can get right into the swing of things. Okay, a positive attitude. Okay.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class, and I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Okay. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisian things, including eating something French and wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you something from the Shakespeare Book Company since you are my favorite sister. Love you all, Katie. So can I actually like pick anything up? Or is it just teasing me with items I can pick up? That's Sam, right? The sister? Obituaries. Oscar Doc Mason. Oscar Mason, 60, of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was born on September 8, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service will be held this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephew, Terrence Greenbrier, as well as in spirit the people of Boone County to whom he provided wellness and comfort. Okay, so Greenbrier is definitely the same name as ours. Can we have a light on? They say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LD/CD player, you'll be glad to know that Pioneer seems to share this particular. Can't I take this? Apparently not. Seems empty. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stars, twinkling as if they were lying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts, even though that place was a million miles away. No, he blinked the sleep from his eyes, looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass of the space station, Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed him. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk, despite not having touched a drop in hours. He vomited onto his feet, his bare feet. He stared for a moment, processing his sick flecked toenails, scanning up his bare shins, bare knees. He was completely naked. He looked up and met the eyes of a gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight polymer fiber tunic. The fabric that strained at the seams to contain her generous bosom was emblazoned with the phrase matter transference operator. Then he passed out. John Russell had crossed the gap in time. Only messages has passed before, but now a man. They needed him, now more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instruction form the council had been clear. What to procure, what to construct from it, how to assemble it. So he made the machine and how to transport him bodily across time. And now he stood there on the bridge of the starship Archimedes, command of the vessel, because only he, who had saved the president's life twice before, could helm the Neve crew to their destiny, the fate of the galaxy. Okay, these are weird. Very weird. Okay, here we need to enter a combination. Ah, so I can actually grab stuff and put it back different places. Ah, okay. That's cool. Wait, it looks like something I can read. Electrical inspection form. Name of the insured applicant, Terence Greenbrier. Property address, 1 Arbor Hill, Boone County, or OR 97141. Okay. It meets local codes. This unclear, which needs correcting. Wiring in this house is technically up to safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into the structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupts circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, the floor, and the fixtures of the structure. After discussion with Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. Okay, so our house has... Oh, we can turn on the fan. That's cool. Okay, now this door. Oh my god, this house is giant. Ooh, there's porn hidden underneath. The Accidental Pariah, Terence L. Greenbrier. Is there any... Gosh, Dad. Okay. Well, we found his stash, but not his 04. Let me write that down. Paper. I need paper. Okay, I have paper. 0451. Dear Terence, David asked me to write to you regarding the reviews that you've been submitting in the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and now sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half of your rate to write stuff I would actually use. But David's known for you for a long time and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Brent Kurtwood. A stranger under my roof. Okay, well... Let's go. Can I run somehow? I can. Here. 0, 4, 5, 1. Dear Mr. Mason, please find enclosed your original document and a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Will and Testament. I, Oscar Mason, possessing full competence of mind and memory, and after full survey of valued items to my name, do hereby declare this document my last will and testament. The following shall hold true upon my passing. 1. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. 2. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name, nor to any creditors living or dead. 3. I do hereby bequeath that every item of value of which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located at Arbor Hill, as well as any and all property and moneyed accounts, to my nephew Terrence L. Greenbrier, Jr. of Ellis County. In the event that said Terrence should predecease me, then in such event the bequest of him to him shall fall, and the same is bequeathed to his children as ordered by age and competence as stewards of the estate. I subscribe my name to this will this 13th day of August 1973. Signed, Oscar Mason. Okay.
Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Hi Terry. Enclosed, please find a Pioneer CLDD 703 unit with remote and cables. We need a half-page review for the October issue, so that gives you about 2 weeks to get us the copy for edit. Standard stuff like you gave us on the CLDD 502. It's a combi player, so check its CD playback with a few discs as well as the laser discs. And they want us to definitely hit the signal to noise ratio and Toslink stuff for high-end buyers. Looking forward to your take on it. Enjoy the unit. I feel like there's items that we should take with us, but there's not really any matches left here. The X-Files. Nice. Bradmobile. Oh, it's empty. Okay, that's a lot of VHS tapes. Terry, hey man, how have you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi aficionado has too much review work to go around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature, and writing stereo reviews is that simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds. And then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested, send some samples to my editor and tell him you're an old colleague. Your old colleague, something Mike sent you. Here's the address. Okay, so we got the job because of our friend. Samantha Greenbrier, Grade 2. Sorry, the Turtle People, Part 1. Ooh, she has nice handwriting. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom. It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought so too. Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out of the deck of the black ship. He yelled at Captain Allegra, "You're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until the Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. It's a pretty good story for a second grader. Making friends.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Okay, someone built a blanket fort. Okay, so I'm in the TV room right now. Now I'm in the music room. Okay. Okay, we don't need to read anything about the menstrual cycle.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be through. that it's happened, I just can't believe it's true. I've done the best I could to keep from feeling
Okay.
blue.
So they can't publish his third book.
Can't get you off my mind.
Yeah, okay, it's enough. That is enough. Lots of books. Even more books. Lip balm. What company is it? Lip stuff. Katie, please tell mom and dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Sam. Oh, writing notes in class. That brings back memories. Hi Lonnie, so if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive, it's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to go, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6 p.m. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. L.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Uh-huh. So the house is actually a positive thing. Okay, there's highlighters in there. Can we unplug this? No. Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell mom and dad. The attic. Okay. Oh. Okay. Ooh, Stephen King. Toilet paper roll, what is it? Band-aids. Cleansing powder. Front hall. Okay, it's kind of giving me Pineview Drive vibes now. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Boone County. Plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of Boone County over the better part of the next week as part of the Forestry Service-run controlled burn of overgrown sections of the Flintlock National Forest. Forestry crews have been preparing the area for months. The burn operation will take place between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly into Thursday, depending on the speed of on the speed of progress, according to the Forestry Service. In addition to removing dead and overgrown vegetation that can lead to wildfires in drier months, the operation will serve as a valuable training tool for the forestry and firefighting personnel involved, said a senior conversationist Janice Greenbrier. Smoke will likely linger in the area through the following weekend. Aha, so we had something to do with that being burned down. Okay, guys, I need a band-aid real quick. It's all here. Okay, that's better. Alright, we got 2 locked doors.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Is there a light? Aww. It's Steggy. Okay, we need a combination for this. where would she or he? I mean, this looks like a boys' room, kinda. Mitten. Samantha. Okay, so this is Samantha's room. We need to find... Can we jump? No, we can't. Let's check this again. Maybe there's a number in here. I feel like we need to find the number in this house, in this room. Is there a number on this? Right, that was in here, right? For sound. Okay. To whom it may concern. I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and am therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allow her to go all the way across the ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own, like a human being, and since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. Okay. Ooh. Nice bathtub. Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school and after at the Coliseum? It came out last week and then Todd won't shut up about it. So either it's good or we can make fun of him for liking it. And I was supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I gonna barf? According to Todd, it is pretty hardcore, I guess. Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. 1:15, okay? Don't barf. Alright, see you then. I see. Pulp Fiction, eh? So is this our room then? No, this is Samantha's room. Just the other door. Ooh. Ah, okay.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Well, at least it's not blood. Oh, okay. So we need to fix it somehow? How many? It's 4. Okay. Okay, those were my ideas. Wait. I'm sure that there's some way to find this code. Okay. One 888, maybe. Damn. Maybe there's a number in here. Hi Tiger, how are you doing? Ooh, take a sip. Thank you, Tiger. Are you gonna play that cube game again? Ooh. Halloween show.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Still nothing that helps us with finding out the code to her locker though. There's a secret passage. Okay, we're in the sewing room. Doesn't look like a sewing room. Okay, so this is locked. Okay, let's try to find the library. Library. Isn't this where I was before? Saying that there's probably some secret passage or something back there. Okay. Okay, so we've been everywhere. We need 2 keys. And we need... Well, actually 3 keys, because the attic is locked too. And 1... number. Can we do anything with our luggage? No. Okay, so the basement is locked. And this is locked as well. This door was locked, right? Yeah. Oh, oops. Come on. There we go. Okay, I can't actually look into them. I thought maybe inside it would be a key, maybe. Okay. Key. Where would they hide a key? Maybe in this shaft next to it? No, can't do anything there. Okay. Let's try to use that secret passage again somehow. Was that in here? No. No, I'm in the music room. Nope, that didn't work. Can return? Yes, we can. Alright. Okay, we need to find the keys. But where are they? Let's leave the drawer open because we've looked at it. Take your time. I'm glad to have it in good hands, Rick. Okay. Ooh, that worked. Cigarettes. So this is Lonnie with the red hair that we...
Lonnie came over today. But everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Basement key added to backpack. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can find the way back down. This must be the basement, right? But I have a key now. Basement key. Where's the... Oh, I'm at the wrong end. Okay. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Ah, this is the menstrual cycle again. I see. Oh, a ribbon. First. Caitlin Greenbrier.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing. And I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
No. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, it works. Why is there the face cut out?
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Oh! Okay, we didn't even need a key for that.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Costumes, skeletons and devils, cheerleaders from the Smells Like Teen Spirit video. One girl dressed as Jackie Kennedy. The Psycho House girl. The coolest stuff about being the Psycho House girl. Cool thing number 1, everybody in the hall thinking you don't know you're looking at you and whispering as you walk past, because I guess that they haven't heard of your peripheral. That's a lie to mom and dad situation, but it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome, and everybody was moving together like in one huge tide of sound. Okay, where am I now? In the guest room. And now I am offer of promotion. Spanish. Earth, Wind and Fire Civic Auditorium. This skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3 American. I love it. Merry Christmas, miss you. Mom's purse, okay. Manual for Forestry Research and Education. Hi Jan, I got 2 tickets for EWF on Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to go. Her taste in music rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More fun than clearing brush in the freezing rain, right, Rich? Okay. So in half an hour I need to take out the food from the oven. That's what my little interruption before was. Okay, let's see what we can find in here. Description of behavior of incidents. Distributing inappropriate materials on school grounds. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges, and from using your car for anything except going to and from school. We understand that you are going through what you're going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course, so this won't have to happen again.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, 'cause they're in for one very long phase.
Oh, that sucks. That's not the kind of reaction that you want to get from your parents when you're coming out to them. Don't give up on this, honey. Have we been in here? No, we haven't. Okay, it's too dark to read this one.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Yeah, it seems better to put it back. Okay. Oh. Sam, I wish I knew how to explain it better. The army is this thing I grew up with. It's part of me. My dad's army friends are like family. I've always known it was where I'd end up. I'd never thought of it any other way. I wish things could be different. Maybe someday, when I'm settled at the base and you're done with college and you're a famous writer and I can rebuild a tank engine with my eyes closed, things will be different and we can be together. Until then... Okay. This place is huge. The Accidental Human by Terence L. Greenbrier. A couple's counseling retreat. Cover copy. Where we'll do it. Midnight, June 5th. Final preparations are complete. Secret door under stairs.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried, and she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Okay, this is the door to the outside. We can't go outside. Now... Okay, we gotta go back to... Oh. We gotta go back to the stairs. Attic key.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Okay. Possession and exorcism. Okay, we can go to the attic now. Where was the attic again? Here we go.
Oh my god. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
That's a harsh step.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love, Sam.
Well, that's an interesting concept for a game, but I would have liked to hear something about the from the parents as well, not just from Sam. Because the parents are obviously still in the picture as well, but we can't really tell what they would be doing or anything. That is so sweet. Okay, interesting. Well, I guess that's it for Gone Home. That was a weird game. Very weird game. More a walking simulator than anything else, I guess. But it did say that on the Steam page as well, so I could have been prepared for it. But I still enjoyed it. Well, tomorrow, 12-hour stream, guys. 12 hours, starting at 6 p.m. CET. And yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow for my 12 hours. Bye, guys.